watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Lori Tucker filling in for Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. Topping the list, hot weather like we had last week and like we have in the forecast for this week. Keeping cool isn't just about comfort, it really is a safety issue, especially when the power goes out. Anytime the power goes out, it can be frustrating, but for many people in West Knoxville last week, the lack of power wasn't nearly as bothersome as the lack of communication. Tuesday night, the Lenoir City Utilities Board posted on social media notifying its customers about a wide power outage. That post was made at around 10:30, about 2 hours after many had lost their power.
I wanted regular updates. I mean, it was a very hot day. It was about 80 degrees in our house. A friend of mine who lives just down the road, it was 90 in his house. And so we were wanting to know, like, what's going on? When's this going to be resolved? And here we are a week later, and there was never an update that talked about, what the issue was, what steps they're taking to prevent that.
With those concerns in mind, we reached out to the Utilities Board, and according to LCUB, the problem stemmed from a down transmission system at the Karn substation.
When you knock out 5, 6 substations like that, you can't just turn the switch back on all at once. You have to bring all that load up slowly, and it takes time first to figure out. It probably took us an hour to see what had happened and figure it out, and then you have to bring it all back up.
It's important to note that the Lenoir City Utilities Board does utilize email, Facebook, Twitter, and its website to post updates, but it seems to be the amount of updates that have come under fire. Next on the Big 7, much of East Tennessee is currently under an air quality alert until midnight tonight. Several counties are affected by this, including Blount, Knox, Campbell, North, Sevier, and Roane counties. The State Department of Environment and Conservation has issued a code orange health advisory. So what does that mean? Well, a code orange air quality alert for ozone means ground level ozone concentrations may be at unhealthy standards. This may not affect the general public. However, health officials are concerned for people with certain health issues.
We recommend that there should be these people should be taking precautions, and that includes taking their medications regularly, and they should see their physicians if they have any breathing problems. It is ideally recommended to stay indoors during the peak heat hours, and also wear a mask if they're outside.
He also says if the breathing difficulty doesn't resolve with the use of inhalers or nebulizers, then you shouldn't keep staying at home. Go to the emergency room. Don't wait for a critical situation when you'd have to be moved by ambulance. Next up, we're learning more about concerning letters found on church doorsteps in Campbell County. The sheriff there, Robbie Goins, tells us while the letters don't contain a direct threat, they are being taken very seriously. The FBI has been called in to help in the investigation after a number of businesses have also received those letters.
We don't see any significant threat at the moment, and we want people to continue to go to church and go to their place of worship. We're working on this vigorously till we find a conclusion to it.
If your church gets such a letter, Sheriff Goins says make sure you don't touch it. Leave it there to preserve the evidence, but be sure to give them a call immediately at 423-562-8095. You see the number right there. Also, his office is holding a town hall event on church safety. That's set for Thursday evening at 6 at Jacksboro First Baptist Church. Next on the Big 7, an update in a deadly shooting out of Kingston. We now know the name of the person killed. The Roane County Sheriff's Office says it was Miles Ledbetter Jr. of Kingston. We've been telling you the shooting happened along Raby Hollow Road. The Roane County Sheriff's Office says deputies got a call just before 4 yesterday afternoon about a man who'd been shot in the head. We're told one person who has not been identified has been detained in connection with this. We will keep you updated as we learn more. Next on the 7, today a road naming ceremony was held in honor of Staff Sgt Ryan Knauss. You likely remember Knauss was a U.S. Army soldier from Coreyton, one of 13 American service members killed in an attack in Afghanistan last August. State Senator Becky Massey and Representative Dave Wright worked to make this celebration of life happen through a piece of legislation they both sponsored. Now those driving from the beginning of the intersection of Henniger Road and Gibbs Road and the intersection of Beeler Road, ending at the intersection of Botoff Road, can see the Staff Sgt Knauss Memorial Highway sign. Next on our list, Maryville City Schools starting a full-time virtual school this fall. We're told this is different from when schools were required to have virtual learning due to the pandemic. The new Maryville City Virtual School is designed for students to learn on their own time. Maryville Virtual School will be another division of Maryville City Schools, just like its other brick-and-mortar buildings. The virtual one will actually have its own building for teachers to work from and for students to come in and take state-mandated tests.
We did not offer that choice last year to our families in Maryville, and we decided this year that is something that we thought Maryville families really still wanted. This is not set Zooms throughout the day. This is asynchronous. Lessons are videoed and assignments are given a week at a time, and then they're due back into the school for grading.
MVS Director Dina Bishop said they have about 30 students enrolled so far. Enrollment rules and tuition fees differ depending on whether the student lives within the city limits. MVS has a flat school fee of $45 for software and other materials. Students will also have a $40 user fee for laptops, but families can apply for partial scholarships. And rounding out the Big Seven tonight, the city of Knoxville celebrated Juneteenth today. In 1865, on June 19th, people who were enslaved in Galveston, Texas, found out they were finally free, marking what is now known as Juneteenth. Knoxville is celebrating not only freedom today, but also an icon who championed civil rights. Back in January, the city had to cancel its Martin Luther King Jr. parade because of the bad weather. It was rescheduled for today, taking place alongside a Juneteenth tribute. Today's celebration started with a parade, bands, churches, and members of community organizations walking about 2 miles together through Knoxville, ending at Dr. Walter Hardy Park. It's where the Beck Cultural Exchange Center's Juneteenth Memorial Tribute immediately followed.
I hope that people will come away from this event and every year on Juneteenth with a resolve to be better, because each of us have something that we can do. Each of us can do something to leave this world better than we found it, and that's the charge, right? That as we hear about injustices, as we hear about the unjust history or systemic issues that we have dealt with throughout our history, what's your role to play? What can you do to make sure that history in the future is much brighter than it was in the past?
And Mayor India Kincannon tells us Juneteenth will be a paid city holiday starting next year.